What if the things you're doing to lower your blood pressure, the walking, the salads, the stress apps on your phone are fine, but you're missing the stuff that actually moves the needle the most? For a lot of people over 60, the biggest wins aren't coming from the gym. They're coming from the kitchen. And some of them are so simple you'll wonder why nobody told you sooner. I'm Dr. Blackwell. I've been in practice for 7 years, and today I'm walking you through 7 home remedies that can genuinely help manage high blood pressure. Not internet folklore. Not miracle cures. Real strategies backed by research that you can start today. But first, a quick story. I had a patient. I'll call him Victor, 71 years old, retired teacher, did everything by the book. Walked 30 minutes a day. Cut back on red meat. Took his medication every morning at the same time. And his blood pressure? Still hovering around 145 over 90. He sat in my office one day and said, "What else is there? I'm running out of ideas." And honestly, that's when we started talking about some of the things I'm about to share with you. Within about 8 weeks, his systolic number dropped by almost 12 points. Not from a new drug, from a few targeted changes. No, I want to be clear about something before we dive in. These remedies are meant to complement your medical care, not replace it. If your doctor has you on medication, keep taking it. These strategies work best when they're layered on top of what you're already doing, not instead of it. Okay, let's get into it. Number 1, garlic. This one's been studied more than almost any other natural remedy for blood pressure. Garlic contains a compound called allicin. It forms when you crush or chop a raw clove. And allicin helps relax your blood vessels, which improves blood flow and can bring your numbers down. A review of multiple clinical trials found that garlic supplementation reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of about 3 to 5 millimeters of mercury. That's modest, but it's real. And when you're stacking multiple lifestyle changes together, those 3 to 5 points from garlic combine with 3 to 5 points from exercise, 5 to 8 points from sodium reduction, and suddenly you're looking at meaningful improvement. Here's the practical part. 1 to 2 raw cloves a day, ideally on an empty stomach. Crush them first. That's what activates the allicin. If you just swallow a whole clove, you don't get the same benefit. The crushing breaks open the cell walls and triggers the chemical reaction. Let it sit for a minute or 2 after crushing, then eat it or mix it into food. If raw garlic is too intense, and I get it, it's strong, chop it up and toss it into whatever you're cooking. You lose a little potency with heat, but you still get benefit. Who should be careful? If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor first. Garlic can enhance the blood thinning effect. Number 2, lemon water. Simple, cheap, and surprisingly effective as part of a daily routine. Lemons are packed with vitamin C and antioxidants that help keep your blood vessel walls flexible. Stiff arteries are a major driver of high blood pressure, especially as we age, and anything that keeps them soft is working in your favor. Squeeze half a lemon into a glass of warm water every morning. Skip the sugar. Skip the salt. Just lemon and water. It's not a magic bullet, but it's a solid daily habit that supports your vascular health over time. Number 3, bananas. Potassium. That's the whole story with bananas. Potassium helps balance out sodium in your body. And most Americans, especially older adults, are not getting enough of it. One medium banana has about 420 milligrams of potassium. Eat 1 or 2 a day as a snack or with breakfast. Blend them into a smoothie with some berries, and you've got a potassium-rich drink that actually tastes good. Now, if you have kidney disease, this is one where you need to check with your doctor first. Damaged kidneys can't filter potassium properly, and too much can cause serious heart rhythm problems. Number 4, hibiscus tea. This one's got some solid science behind it. Hibiscus tea is loaded with antioxidants, specifically anthocyanins, that help relax blood vessels. It also has a mild diuretic effect, which means it helps your body flush out excess sodium. A number of studies have shown that drinking 2 cups of hibiscus tea daily for at least 2 to 4 weeks can lower systolic blood pressure. Some research suggests the effect can kick in as quickly as 90 minutes after drinking it. Steep dried hibiscus flowers in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Drink it warm or cold, both work. But if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or on blood pressure medication, check with your doctor first. It can interact with certain drugs. If that tip about hibiscus tea just clicked for you, if you're thinking, why didn't anyone tell me this, type clicked below. I want to know. Number 5, flaxseeds. These tiny seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and support heart health. Inflammation in your blood vessels makes them stiffer and less responsive, and that drives blood pressure up. 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed a day is all you need. Sprinkle it on your oatmeal, mix it into yogurt, or toss it in a smoothie. Make sure it's ground. Your body can't break down whole flax seeds very well, so you won't get the full benefit. A study published in the journal Hypertension found that people who consumed ground flaxseed daily for 6 months saw significant reductions in blood pressure. We're talking about real, measurable changes. Number 6, exercise and physical activity. I know you've heard this a million times, but I'm including it because it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your blood pressure, and a lot of people still aren't doing enough. You don't need to run a marathon. Walking, swimming, gentle yoga, even gardening counts. The goal is to get your heart rate up a little bit consistently most days of the week. Aim for 150 minutes a week. That's about 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Regular physical activity helps your heart pump more efficiently, reduces stress hormones, and triggers the release of nitric oxide, which relaxes your arteries. The American Heart Association considers it a first-line treatment for hypertension, right alongside medication. And number 7, reduce your sodium intake. I know this sounds obvious, but here's what most people miss. It's not about putting down the salt shaker. Over 70% of the sodium in the average American diet comes from packaged and restaurant food. Not from cooking, not from the table, from the food itself. The daily recommendation is under 2,300 milligrams. Most people are eating 3,400. So the biggest lever you can pull is reading labels and cooking more at home. When you control the ingredients, you control the sodium. All right, those are the 7. But I want to give you something extra. Here are the lifestyle habits that make all of these work better. Maintain a healthy weight. Even losing 5 to 10 pounds can make a meaningful difference in your blood pressure. Follow a balanced diet. The DASH diet is specifically designed for this. It emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. Limit alcohol and caffeine. Both can spike your numbers when consumed in excess. If you smoke, work on quitting. Smoking damages your blood vessel walls and makes hypertension worse. Monitor your blood pressure at home. A simple home cuff, $20 to $30, gives you data you can bring to your doctor. Knowledge is leverage. And manage your stress. Chronic stress keeps your cortisol elevated, which keeps your blood pressure elevated. Meditation, deep breathing, time outdoors. Find what works for you. Now look, that's the general playbook. But your situation is unique. VIP members get personalized answers to their specific health questions, diet, supplements, the whole picture. And if you really want to go deep, Ultimate members get an entire video built around their personal health situation. Links are in the description. If this was genuinely useful, Super Thanks highlights your comment so my team can get back to you in more detail. Here's what I want you to do. Pick one thing from this list and start it this week. Just one. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick the one that feels most doable and commit to it for 30 days. Then add another. And bring this to your next doctor's appointment. Talk to them about what you're doing. The best outcomes happen when you and your doctor are on the same page, working together, not separately. If someone you care about is struggling with blood pressure, send them this video. That's the whole reason I'm here. Tell me where you are. Comment starting today if you're picking one of these to try, already doing IT if you're ahead of the curve, or need more info if you want me to go deeper on any of these. See you next time.